Now, I fell in love with Kamal 2 years ago when his first book, Intolerable, was in the Canada Reads competition. I thought it and Thomas King should have been the final two, but I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I voted. He's not talking about the experience of being black or about being indigenous. He's talking about the experience of shades of brown. You'll notice even on the cover of the book where the word brown is written, he has used different shades of brown and beige to actually write that word. And his own experience is a unique one because his father is very light-skinned, almost what he would consider white in the Middle East, and his mother is Bedouin, so she was much darker-skinned. He talks about his own experience in his family where one family member, one sibling is darker than the rest, and that sibling was teased growing up. He really digs down into class, looking at how skin color affects class and class affects skin color. He traces back the history of the fact that people that did a lot of labor worked in the fields. The sun was on them all the time. The skin tend to get darker. So now there's like an association between more menial, I hate to use that word, but menial work and darker skin tone. For me, it instantly made me think of, in the Nova Scotia experience, the notion of being high yellow in the black community. In my own experience, my mother being white and my father being a very dark-skinned Mi'kmaq person, and what that skin tone does to the psyche. He was very honest in the book in talking about his own self-loathing, about struggling with the skin he was in, with watching the movie Oliver on TV and seeing this beautiful white boy and having this realization that he would never look like that beautiful white boy. So you can see how it's not just an academic study. Something this personal to him could not simply be academic. You get pieces of his life and his inner being throughout the book. I got a great little tweet after I interviewed Kamal on this book from a woman in Ontario in her 70s, a white lady, who said, you know, after listening to that interview, I feel like I understand my neighbors in Toronto in a way that I never have before. What more could an author writing about the nuances of skin tone ask for? So whether you are living the experience of being brown or you're a Caucasian person who has never quite understood that, I think this is a great read. Again, it doesn't read like an academic book. It reads like a really good story of skin color and how it affects who we are, because really, how many of us are super comfortable in the skin we're in? Kamal Al-Solaylee, Brown.